This is the University of Science, a finalist in the BrickLink Designer Program Series 8 designed by King Creations. Inspired by old academies, cathedrals, and castle architecture, the final model ended up as the heaviest set the designer program has ever made. BrickLink sent me this pre-production sample to produce the stop-motion animation for the product page, and in this video I want to give you a proper closer look at the set itself. The University of Science is a large campus building with 3,991 pieces, 18 minifigures, and 10 stickers. It sits on 4 16x32 base plates, and the model is designed to be displayed in one of two completely different ways. In closed form, it stays sealed on every side, which makes it easy to drop into any LEGO City layout. At 48 centimeters tall, 52 wide, and 29 deep, this is a serious building, one that holds its own next to your favorite modulars. And if you would rather show it off another way, open it up, and the two halves swing apart into one long facade over a meter wide. This is a lovely way to display it on a wide shelf or simply to play with the detailed interior. The color palette is the first thing that catches your attention. Warm tan walls with dark orange, reddish brown, and a little medium nougat, all under a bold black roof. It is a combination you don't see often, and it gives the building that aged, sun-warmed campus look. The whole structure is raised up on a tall foundation, which is why there is such a grand run of stairs leading up to the main doors. Above the entrance sits a stained glass window with an owl tucked into the design, since the owl is the university mascot. The front doors themselves swing open on a hinge, so your minifigures can walk inside. Around the walls you will find arched windows, little balconies, and benches set under trees where a tired student might sit for a while. There are birds dotted all over the place, pigeons mostly, hunting for crumbs. At one end stands the clock tower, tall and capped with a steep roof, and it is easily one of the best parts of the whole model. The facade is finished with clever part usage and small surprises, from tiny croissants to the tails of squirrels poking out of the brickwork. The whole building carries a Gothic feel you rarely see in a LEGO modular, and that only adds to its appeal. Let's take a look inside, room by room. You walk in through the main hall, where a large chandelier built from transparent bottle and gem pieces hangs overhead, and a staircase leads up to the second floor. The first class on the ground floor is the chemistry lab, packed with bottles, a burner, and a kind of clutter that makes it feel genuinely in use. Above it sits a botany classroom, full of plants and colorful flowers. Moving to the other half of the building, we start with the library, an ideal spot for quiet study. Next to it, a classroom with tiered stadium-style floor and curved desks, which gives it a real lecture hall feel. The chalkboard at the front can be swapped out for different boards, so you can decide what is being taught that day. Up on the second floor, there is a small astronomy classroom with a telescope, a star chart, a solar system mini-model, and a little display of astronomy tools and instruments. Beside it sits a geology and archaeology room. On the left, a skeleton lies on a table under the lab light, mid-examination. On the right, everything a geologist could need: rock samples, tools, a microscope, and even part of a dinosaur skeleton. And there is one more secret room hidden inside the clock tower. Behind a removable panel sits a small lab set up to run some experiments best kept out of sight. Opened up, the model gives you easy access to every room. You can pose minifigures inside without a fight, or simply let the kids play in it. When it comes to the minifigures, you get 18 in total, 8 students and 10 faculty members, among them professors, assistants, and a groundskeeper. Most of them have reversible faces, which adds a bit of extra life when you are posing them. At first glance, the lineup might look generic, but there are a few things worth pointing out. The chemistry professors use a fairly unique torso, originally designed for the Ninjago Old Town set, that hasn't shown up elsewhere. The archaeologists are interesting too. One wears a torso introduced in the Shopping Street modular, and the other wears one that currently appears only in the Air Ambulance LEGO City set. A few more figures carry torsos mostly tied to the Natural History Museum, not rare exactly, but not everyday parts either. And finally, there is a hairpiece with a black beret made for the Goonies set, which is hard to find and quite valuable. Add it all up, and the minifigure lineup brings solid playability and pretty good value for the price. The build experience is great overall, but there is one thing I have to mention, and I suspect plenty of you will agree. To keep the part count under the 4000 limit, the ground is tiled with large modified tiles with studs on the edges. Connecting those to the base plate is fiddly and not much fun, and the result doesn't really look any better than plain tiling would. It is clear this was a parts-saving choice, and I will be swapping those pieces out for regular tiles to clean it up. So if the University of Science is calling to you, here's what you need to know. It is already funded, which means it is confirmed for production. Priced at $359 US, pre-ordering ends June 18th, 2026 at 12 p.m. Pacific time, so there is not much time left to secure your copy. If you're interested, the link is in the description. And that is the University of Science, a big, beautiful campus that works equally well as a city centerpiece or a standalone display with more little stories tucked inside it than you would expect. Thank you so much for watching, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.